Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about contraceptives and the type of contraceptives your people can use. And a disclaimer is that I'm not a professional talking about this. Whatever I'm going to talk about are things I've Googled, things I've seen online, and things I've heard from people and their experiences. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, we love you, and let's do this again. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So this particular video was inspired by an experience I had the other day with my Uber guy. We were having a conversation, and he said he has a 12-year-old daughter whom he wants to start talking matters related to sex with her. And I was like, yeah, that's good for a parent, like it's cool. And then he went ahead and mentioned that he has a friend who has a daughter in high school. She's now in form 2, but the daughter has been on coil since she was form 1. And I was like, okay, you people do this. Like, I just feel for a parent it's so extreme for you to like go to such extent for your child. I feel having the sex talk with them is better, and you educating them, telling them they are this form of contraceptives and this, but you going to an extent of putting coil in this girl's body is extreme. Because what if she's still a virgin? You're introducing foreign these things. See at it, they are safe, 100% safe. Of course they're not safe, but we just use them because they can do the job for now. But for a parent to go to an extent of putting such things in your child's body, I find it so extreme and exaggerated. Because at form 1, this girl is supposed to be 15 years. She's so young, her body is still developing, and you are going to introduce foreign things in her body. Maybe she has not even started her menses, and you're already putting coil in her body. I feel just educating your child about the type of contraceptives, the dangers, advantages, and disadvantages is just okay, so that she can choose her poison. Because later on, if she has complications with her body, she's going to blame you as the parent. You're the one who introduced her to these things. And as a child, if my parent goes to the extent of introducing such things to my body before maybe I start having sex, it's like a go ahead or an encouragement my parent is trying to give me. Because, mom, I haven't started having sex, but you're already putting coil in my body. Maybe I'm still a virgin. I'll be like, my parent is cool with this, because why would he or she recommend for me to have coil in my body if she or she doesn't want me to have sex? But as a parent, if you just educate your children and let them know that yes, it's not bad to have sex, but there are also dangers, and there are also methods you can use. But anyway, those are my opinion. Don't come after me. But if you feel it's right for a parent to do that to their child at such a young age, please comment down below. And if you feel it's wrong, you can also comment down below, and let's share ideas. So let's get right into the video. Contraceptives are things that we use or take so that we can prevent pregnancy most of the time. And we have different types of contraceptives. We have hormonal and non-hormonal. First, before sorry. First, before any, like, you choose any contraceptives, and yes, I'm going to read some tips from my notebook because I've written some notes down. So one of the things you need to know before choosing a contraceptive is how much does it cost? Does it fall under your budget? Is it something you can use regularly or not? Or is it something, if you're going to use on a daily basis, will you be able to afford it? How long does it last? Like, if it's for 3 months, it's for only 24 hours, or 3 years, you have to know how long your contraceptive is going to last. Does it require a prescription written by a doctor, or you can just go to go for the over-the-counter medication, blah blah blah? How effective is it? You have to know the dangers of how effective, like how fast is this contraceptive going to work. You can be using a long-term contraceptive, and maybe it is going to take like 2 months to start working, and you just used it yesterday. And to avoid inconveniences, you have to know how effective is the contraceptives. Does it does it protect against STDs? Some contraceptives do prevent STDs, some don't. So you have to be educated or enlightened about that. How much do efficiency rates vary between perfect and typical use? Yeah. Are there any side effects? Of course, you have to know the side effects of the contraceptives you're going to use, because if you don't, you're going to be fucked, because these things can really fuck your mind. And is it easy to use? Is it easy to use long term? Like if you're going for the long term ones, is it going to be easy for you, or you're going to, because some people, for example, are going to use the pill maybe in a span of 3 months, or I don't know, a month, and it's really hard for them to keep up with taking the pills. So if you're going to be the babe who is going to skip some days, you're going to mess up. So you have to know if it's easy to use on a long term or not. So yeah, let's get right into the contraceptives. So let's go to the hormonal contraceptives. These contraceptives contain estrogen and progesterone, or progesterone only, and they prevent pregnancy by blocking the release of the eggs from the ovaries, thinning the lining of the uterus, or thinning the mucus in the cervix to help keep sperms from reaching the egg. But example of these hormonal contraceptives are birth control pill, the vaginal pill, contraceptive skin patch, hormone release contraceptives, coils, mini pill. Effects of these hormonal contraceptives are spotting or bleeding between periods, and this is more common with progestin only pills, sore breasts, nausea, headaches. And another disclaimer, this does not happen to everyone because people react differently to medication. Another non-hormonal birth contraceptives, the non-hormonal birth control aims to prevent pregnancy without affecting hormones. It includes barrier methods such as condoms, or long-term methods such as paragard sterilization, withdrawal method, natural family planning, which you can, natural family planning, I think it's safe days, blah blah blah. So yeah, those are the things you have to consider while going for contraceptives. Now, the real talk. I advise, as a non-professional, I advise, before, don't take advice from your friends, from your mom, from your grandma, because it worked for them. For example, if the pill worked for me and then I advise my friend to use the same, no. If you're going to opt for a contraceptive method, I advise, if you are, that kind of a babe, I advise you, like, you settle on the type of whether you want a long-term contraceptive or a short-term contraceptive. Two, whether you want a hormonal one or a non-hormonal one. Weighing the side effects and the cost and how to use, blah blah blah, and the efficiency. After doing that, please go to a professional. They're going to give you what is going to sync with your body and what is not going to bring you vast consequences. Of course, each contraceptive has a consequence, but a professional is the best person to listen to. I'm just here to enlighten you on the types of contraceptives available, and don't be the babe who is ever taking contraceptives. Like, if you are that kind of a babe, I'd opt you go for a long-term contraceptive. Or you can also just go for a condom, because a condom is cheap. Here in Kenya, I think a condom is, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how much a condom costs, but I think it's 50 bob, the least, I think. Or you can go for the government ones. They're called Sure. They're free. They're everywhere, in public toilets, in schools, blah, blah, blah. But I won't advise for a parent to put coil in your baby while she is still growing. If she's 18 and above, her body, at least, it has developed. But below that, I feel she's too young. She's still growing. She's still embracing changes in her body. So don't put foreign things in your daughter's body and just tamper with her developments at the end of the day. What if your daughter is not fertilized and you're just continuing to put foreign objects in her body? So yeah, as parents, let's be so cautious, and let's educate on our girls, our boys, on these contraceptives method. And yes, they are, if you're the babe who is ever taking P2s for your boy, like, you could take P2 too, because there's P2, and there is nothing like ati sitamo sijui nini. Girl, don't ever fall for that crap. Don't ever fall for that crap. If he doesn't want to wrap up, bye. Because at the end of the day, if he won't wrap up, then wrap up, because kuna also female condoms. And yeah, you could also try those ones instead of just, because at the end of the day, I think the only method that prevents STDs is condoms. Or you can also abstain. Yes, you people could also abstain. So at the end of the day, take care of yourselves. People are sick. People never tell you if they're sick. Play safe. engage in safe sex, don't engage in multiple partners. We will bury you alive. Okay, we will bury you young, not alive. Yeah. So another thing is yeah. If you have any problems sexual wise, you could just go see a professional. I think a professional is the best person to advise you on what is best for you. Yeah, so that was it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other thing to add, you can just do that in the comment section. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we do this and see you in my next video. Bye.